Oh yeah, thank you. Wow, how do I follow that? I don't even know, but everybody, thank you for coming out. I actually thought about this a lot. I was like, how do you talk to a group of stablecoin professionals about stablecoins and say something that's actually interesting? And I realized, I can't do that. I can't tell you anything that you don't know. But what I can do is I can take a few minutes to tell you maybe a little bit about my story, and hopefully that sits well with everybody. So I have a little question that I'll start off with, and that is, how do you actually change the world? I mean, if you're like me, at some point you started off in this industry and you wanted to change the world. Or at least you wanted to change something. There was some problem, there was some reason that you wanted to do it, right? And how long does it take? I actually don't know the answer to that question. I don't know how it actually happens, how long it takes, but I do know I can answer one other question today. I can answer, how do you actually change the world? I don't know how long it takes, because when I started, I probably thought it was going to be pretty quick. I would start off and I had a lot of passion, like everybody else here. We had a lot of passion and a lot of ideas, and we wanted to go out and we wanted to do something for the world. And to me, I thought it was going to take just a little bit of time. I thought it'd be very quick. Things will happen really fast. And that's not really how it happened. But I can tell you how it actually is happening today, because I'm one of the people that takes the calls from the people that are trying to change the world, and we talk about what we can actually do with banking or cards, or helping them with regulatory things and moving money around for them. And how that happens is really interesting. And I'll tell you a story from my life that just actually happened last month, and that is, my girlfriend lost her wallet, and she was in Spain. She was at her birthday. She was preparing everything. She lost her wallet in a taxi. It was gone. And a couple years ago, that would have been a pretty serious problem. But today, I could tell her, hey, get on your phone. She's still at her phone. Get on your phone. Here's our partner's application. I want you to download this. Put your ID into it. She put her ID into it. She figured it out. She's never touched crypto in her life. And she activated an account. She put up a card. She sent me the address, and I put USDT into her wallet. And she had a card in about 5 minutes that she could go on with her life. And she took that card, she went out, she spent it, she did her thing. She came back and she goes, "Oh, is this what you do?" Yeah, and I said, "Yeah, this is what we do." She's like, "This is amazing, and can I send it back to you?" I said, "Yeah, you can send it back to me. And could I send it to my friend? Could my friend do this if I wanted her to buy something for me when I was over there?" "Yeah, of course, you can do that too." And so our industry just acquired a new customer that day. We acquired a new user, and that's what's happening. That's what's happening all over the world every single day, year over year. We've been doing this for a long time, and we know that it's a good product, and we know that what we're doing is right. But it honestly, we've been up and down. It's taken a little longer than we thought. It didn't come easily. But every day I talk to new projects. Every day we have new people who are coming out, who are coming to the conferences, who are coming into the groups, who are coming into the rooms. They have ideas, they're building, they're putting their passion, they're putting their energy, and they're putting their time into trying to make something new, something better, and something that works for everyone. And part of my story today is that it's working. If you talk to, and this is different, this is something that's new. I know everybody's got all sorts of statistics up here. This is going up, I'm gonna just talk about very simple things. We have more calls and business coming in than we can ever service. And that is not the same as it was 2 or 3 years ago. So I want my session to not be about, where we are and what's going on. I want it to be about wow, what have we done? These things are actually starting to work. If anybody was in crypto for a few years, you know, 3-4 years ago, if you needed to teach somebody how to use crypto or how to do anything with it, it was like a month. You were going to be sitting there trying to help them for a month. It couldn't be done. Now it's minutes. And there's 7,500 businesses that we have on our Rolodex that we're helping. And every month we get more calls and more calls and more calls. And so my session today is pretty simple. I'm not going to waste a lot of your time, but what I am going to say is, it is working. We are making a difference. The industry is shifting. It might take more time than we thought when we started. It might take more effort than we thought when it started. But the collective energy of everybody that's put their time, their passion, and their soul into this and building things that people can use to fix a lot of the problems that we all deal with, it's working. And we're no longer a joke. We're no longer a niche. We're an actual industry that is going to probably revolutionize the entire banking and financial industry in the next, I don't know how long. And so thank you all for listening today. And I hope that everybody who's in this space just keep moving forward. You're doing the right things and we're going in the right direction. Thank you.